Tried to go high glove. I like to watch the goaltender a little longer.
Well, a look from Barzal, and they score! Romanov after the feed from Barzal right off the faceoff, and the Islanders take the lead.
And how often, Brendan, over the years, have the Islanders been able to win faceoffs from the Boston Bruins? Horvat, Barzal waits for Pasternak to come at him, and just over the pad, under the glove.
A lot of snow collects right there in front of the benches. This one off the paddle of Sorokin, popped in the air, bounced out. Shattenkirk whiffed on it. Here's Pajot and Holmstrom in a 2-on-1. Pajot to Holmstrom, scores! The Holmstrom-Pajot connection does it again.
Pajot broke out of his own zone. Got a lucky bounce here. He's going to bounce over Shattenkirk. Watch Pajot. Good speed. This is an area pass. Nicely touched. And look at the move by Holmstrom. Where are those moves in the shootouts by the Islanders? Forehand, backhand, back to the forehand, and he beats the goaltender easily. Watch the move. There, and bang.
And that wasn't an easy one to settle down, was it, Butch? That thing was hopping all the way.
That is two of their normal five-man power play unit, their number one unit.
2-on-1 again.
Holmstrom and Pajot. Can he do it again? Pajot, save, rebound, no!
Good play right here, and there's the big save. Holmstrom stops and just sticks it. It's a desperation move, right? Get the pad out as far as I can.
Wow, what a stop! A wide open net for Holmstrom. Power play continues for Boston. Here's Marchand. Down low, tapped in front, and they score. Morgan Geekie on the power play. Moments after the Islanders robbed of a shorthanded goal.
Yeah, what a turnaround that was from being 3-0 to 2-1. And not able to pick up in the middle of the ice. And that's Pajot's guy. He's got to have him.
Brad Marchand from the dot across, loading up. Geekie forgot the puck. He might have had an open net there. Puck not out though. It's Shattenkirk. Across for Pasternak, and they tie the score. 2 power play goals for the Boston Bruins, and it's 2-2 here late in the second.
And they had a chance to get it out, and they didn't. And, sadly, 2 penalties not necessary, Brendan. Do about that, you've got to be able to get to the seam in case he's not able to get back far enough.
Lead for Nelson. Nelson from the end wall. Bouncing puck. Riley uses the glove to settle. Tossed it off for Nelson. Horvat scores! Big time power play goal for Bo Horvat.
And you mentioned it before the power play started, Brendan. The timely goal on the power play.
Coyle, Marchand, and Pasternak together here for a shift after an offensive zone start. Islanders cleared it, but the Bruins are back in. Marchand, Coyle off the post, then Grzelcyk with a drive, loose out in front of the net, and they score. It's Brad Marchand, and it's tied at 3.
In or not, they're going to be looking on it, I would think, a little bit on the in the video.
There's also a penalty being called on the play.
That went off the post there. Is Coyle. Now let's just see where all that comes on. Is that gloved in?
That's what I thought originally, and I do believe it's gloved in. We'll take a closer look when it's slowed down, but from my angle, it looks like it's his hand that puts it in. We'll see if the shaft gets it instead.
That's a forward motion with the bottom left hand.
The officials never made an announcement on what the call on the ice was, but they are now going to review it. This is not a challenge, but an official review from the referees in the Situation Room in Toronto.
Was that him calling a good goal behind the net, though, right at the end of the replay?
I think so.
Correct. And
right.
what I mean by they didn't make an announcement is they made the signal for a call on the ice originally by pointing at the net, but then they got together. And you can change the call on the ice once you have a conference before you go to review. We'll assume the call on the ice is a good goal because that's the only evidence we've seen of such.
That's a push with his glove, I think.
I think what might help out Brad Marchand here is that
there's no goal after review. New York, number 27, has a 2-minute minor for tripping.
Scored his 5th power play goal earlier in this one. Morgan Geekie to the front, and it's tapped just wide by Van Riemsdyk. He got a little bit of separation there from Romanov and got a good piece of that puck but missed the net.
Holmstrom should be in there tight so they can't pull it loose. Don't give him any room to pull it loose. Stay right there. It's 3-on-3. It's fine. You got no problems right now.
Now as it comes free, the Islanders get in position as Shattenkirk let it go, and they score. It's James Van Riemsdyk with the tip at the side of the net. And on the third power play goal of the night for Boston, they've tied the score.
Take your man each, okay? Here's what happens. JVR beats Dobson out of the corner. They're just doing a lot of good things out there, Brendan, that they weren't doing in those first 15 games. They weren't moving the puck. They weren't moving their feet. They weren't getting different looks. They weren't winning face-offs. I mean, the list goes on and on.
Horvat missed it. Nelson scores! Islanders with 2 third-period power play goals, and they're back on top.
Nice gratuitous bounce there, but again, starts with a face-off win for the Islanders. Able to control the puck, and then quick movement again, Brendan. We just were talking about that. And makes no mistake, gets it up in the toy department. There's the face-off win by Horvat. Okay, look at the quick puck movement, no hesitation. Let's see who we want to go to, and there's a cross-ice play there. Oh, thank you for that bounce. I'm not sure you practiced that one, but he doesn't make a mistake. He gets it up and over the glove.
Pastrnak turning all the way over. Morgan Geekie delays, tried to bring it to a better angle. It got across, and it's blocked, and it went right across the goal mouth. Puck still there at the side of the net. Down goes Gauthier as he went over. Geekie, it's in! That one banked in off of Sorokin from behind the net. Mason Lohrei just chucked it out in front, and the Bruins get a bounce to tie it.
From the Islander perspective, there's the shot right there, and it's bouncing along the top. Well, I don't think that was a trip. I'm not sure just how that gets in. There's maybe the trip, right?
Oh, wow.
And Sorokin's down again, and that probably was a trip, Brendan. And that one should not go in. Sorokin needs to get up on that.
Dobson to Barzal. Nothing there. Barzal gets moving. Still nothing opens up. Barzal got it to Dobson in front. A save from Allmark. Matt Barzal has participated in now all 4 shootouts so far this season. He's 0 for 3 this year. Barzal never really got the shot away as he went to the backhand.
See, look, great positioning. Barzal's got it all the way to his backhand, so this is a big save right now for Sorokin. Needs this one.
Charlie Coyle, the shooter for Boston. No goals so far here in the shootout. Coyle, oh, what a move. He went glove side and scored.
Yeah, just get a little fake to his forehand. And where does he go with it? Right, look at the move, and just straight up. Tremendous goal. Tremendous goal.
He's had a hot hand as of late, but he's never scored in a shootout. He's 0 for 3 in his career. Holmstrom needs to score. Oh, and he did with style!
A la Franz Nielsen, and goes up and high, right up. And again, see where Allmark ends up. As soon as he pulls it, he drops down, and you can go up with it.
They needed a goal, they got it. Now they need a save from Sorokin against David Pastrnak. Pastrnak just rips it home, scores, and the Bruins have won it.
Boy, that was too easy.
They never led once tonight until the final goal in the 3rd round of the shootout, and the Boston Bruins pick up the victory.